Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today's video was brought to us by Patreon supporter Borgie. Huge thanks to Borgie and the rest of my Patreon supporters. Borgie cracked himself a copy of Bruvac, the Grandiloquent, from the recent Ravnica Remasters set, and asked that I build him a deck with Bruvac as the commander. If you're enjoying my content, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate the support, and if you like the deck list, consider sharing this video as well. Bruvac the Grandiloquent is a 3-mana, 1/4 legendary human advisor. He has a replacement effect that makes it so that if an opponent would mill one or more cards, they mill twice that many instead. So this will be a mill deck, and I didn't want to go for the persistent petitioners route. Instead, I thought it would be fun to be a bit more of a spellslinger deck. Also, Borgie asked that I keep the deck under $300. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. Ultimate Guard is made famous by their boulders, solid, reliable, and affordable deck boxes. Boulders are now available in solid colors, like this beautiful white one seen here. Find out if your local game store carries the new Ultimate Guard solid color boulders, or click on the link down below to order yourself one from Amazon. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. One last announcement before we get into our video. I've been invited to go to MagicCon Chicago. Unfortunately, I'm a little short on funds and might not be able to make it. If you'd like to help me and my kid, the one who convinced me to get back into Magic, travel to the Windy City in order to play this February, consider joining my Patreon. Even if it's just for a month of support, it would mean a lot. Myriad Landscape, Scavenger Grounds, and 32 islands make up our deck list. Sol Ring, Arcane Signet, Sky Diamond, Mindstone, Felwar Stone, Decanter of Endless Water, Sapphire Medallion, Misleading Signpost, Throne of Eldraine, Thought Vessel, Midnight Clock, Scepter of Eternal Glory, Wayfarer's Bauble, and Solemn Simulacrum help us to ramp out and stay ahead of the curve. Rhystic Study, Windfall, Jace's Archivist, Defiler of Dreams, Visions of Beyond, Drown in Dreams, Brainstorm, Thought Scour, Frantic Search, Blue Sun Zenith, Flow of Knowledge, and Folio of Fancies help us to dig through our deck and find answers. Didn't Say Please, Thought Collapse, Pongify, Counterspell, Negate, Arcane Denial, An Offer You Can't Refuse, Reality Shift, Narset's Reversal, Cryptic Command, Wash Away, Archmage's Charm, Back to Basics, and Tormod's Crypt help us to keep our opponents in line. Aetherize, Cyclonic Rift, and Evacuation help us to reset the board as needed. Spark Double, Maddening Cacophony, Traumatize, Fleet Swallower, Cut Your Losses, Fraying Sanity, Tertian Mindbreaker, Fractured Sanity, Sorcerous Squall, Memory Erosion, Ruin Crab, Psychic Corrosion, Court of Cunning, Mind Crank, Drowned Secrets, Tasha's Hideous Laughter, Dreamborn Muse, Archive Trap, Psychic Spiral, Brain Freeze, Sea Double, and Swarm Intelligence help us to close out games and put our opponents' libraries into their graveyard. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 48 mana sources split between 34 lands and 14 pieces of ramp. A little light, but our curve is low, so it's fine. 12 pieces of card advantage. 14 pieces of interaction. 3 board wipes. 2 pieces of graveyard hate in Tormod's Crypt and Scavenger Grounds. 1 sudden I win card in Spark Double. Remember, Bruvac is a doubling effect, and doubling effects stack. So if we have Bruvac as well as a clone of Bruvac on board, that means all of our opponents mill 4 times as many cards. Of course, there's always Maddening Cacophony, which, if kicked, should kill the table, assuming a Bruvac is on board, or Traumatize or Fleet Swallower, each of which would take out a troublesome opponent. Do you have a Bruvac the Grandiloquent Commander deck? What's your favorite card in the deck? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. For only $25, you too can have a Commander video built at your request. I also want to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Danny, Muffins, Marcus, Squishy, Brett, Roxy, Josh, Sean, Pob Zombie, Mark, Borgie, Exiled Rogue, Nazwin, Pedro, Tom, Echo Fox, Midge, Swifty, Lucis, Jetroff, Rally, Elf, Frank, Alix, and Jenny. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.